For years, the James Webb Space Telescope has felt like the final word in space telescopes. A giant mirror unfolding in deep space, infrared vision powerful enough to peer into the first galaxies, images so sharp and ancient that they made the early universe feel almost reachable. Webb gave humanity the sense that we had finally built the ultimate eye in the cosmos. But now NASA is preparing something that changes the game in an entirely different way. Not by staring deeper into one tiny patch of sky, but by moving so wide and so fast that it can begin measuring the structure of the universe itself. This new observatory is not here to replace Webb. It is here to expose everything Webb was never designed to chase. The invisible mass holding galaxies together. The mysterious force pushing the universe apart faster over time. The hidden 95% of reality humanity still cannot explain. And once this telescope begins operating, astronomy may stop asking what one galaxy looks like and start asking what billions of galaxies are doing all at once. On paper, the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope does not initially look like the obvious successor to Webb. Its mirror measures roughly 2.4 meters across, similar to the old Hubble telescope and far smaller than Webb's enormous 6.5-meter mirror. If you judge telescopes only by mirror size, Roman almost appears less ambitious. But that assumption misses the real revolution entirely. Roman's true power is not depth alone. It is scale. The telescope carries a field of view around 100 times larger than Webb's. In practical terms, Webb can examine a tiny region of the universe in astonishing detail, almost like a microscope focused on a single grain of sand. Roman, by contrast, can sweep across enormous portions of the sky in a fraction of the time, turning the cosmos into something measurable on gigantic scales. One image from Roman can cover an area that would require roughly 100 separate Webb observations. And that difference matters more than most people realize because the greatest mysteries in cosmology cannot be solved one object at a time. If you want to understand dark matter, dark energy, and the architecture of the universe itself, you need massive surveys, statistical power, and enormous cosmic samples. Roman was built for exactly that purpose. It is not trying to out-Webb Webb. It is doing something Webb was never meant to do. Here is why this mission feels so important to astronomers. Everything humanity has ever seen, touched, breathed, or built from stars and planets to oceans and living cells accounts for only about 5% of the universe. The remaining 95% is made of dark matter and dark energy, invisible components dominating reality while remaining almost completely unexplained. Dark matter reveals itself because galaxies rotate far too quickly to be held together by visible matter alone. Stars at the edges should fly away into space, yet something unseen keeps entire galaxies bound together through extra gravity. Dark energy is even stranger. It appears to be driving the accelerated expansion of the universe itself, stretching space faster and faster across cosmic time. Scientists can measure the effects of these hidden forces, but they still do not know what dark matter and dark energy actually are. That uncertainty is one of the deepest problems in modern physics. And this is where Roman becomes so scientifically dangerous in the best possible sense. The telescope was engineered specifically to map invisible structure by measuring how gravity distorts light across enormous regions of space. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, mass bends spacetime and light follows those curves. Even invisible dark matter warps the light of galaxies sitting behind it. Those galaxies end up looking subtly stretched or distorted in ways they should not appear if no hidden mass existed. With small samples, astronomers only get hints of these effects. But Roman will study around 2 billion galaxies. That is the leap. Previous surveys worked with millions. Roman enters a completely different regime where the dark matter signal becomes impossible to ignore. The observatory will create enormous three-dimensional maps of dark matter distribution across billions of light years, revealing how invisible gravity shaped cosmic structure over time. At the same time, Roman will measure how the expansion of the universe changed over roughly 10 billion years by observing supernovae and galaxy clustering patterns. In other words, it will test whether dark energy behaves like Einstein's cosmological constant or whether something more exotic is happening beneath reality itself. This mission may determine whether the universe follows known physics or whether entirely new laws are waiting behind the curtain. Yet Roman's impact will extend far beyond the dark universe mission. While mapping billions of galaxies, the telescope will also monitor around 100 million stars near the center of the Milky Way, searching for tiny brightness fluctuations called microlensing events. These occur when a foreground object bends the light of a more distant star. If that foreground object contains a planet, the planet leaves its own small signature inside the light pattern. This technique is especially powerful because it can discover planets traditional transit methods often miss, particularly colder planets orbiting far from their stars, worlds more similar to Jupiter, Saturn, or the outer architecture of our own solar system. Roman is expected to detect thousands of these planets, giving scientists a much clearer understanding of how common solar system-like arrangements truly are throughout the galaxy. But perhaps the most exciting part is something astronomers quietly understand better than anyone else. The most important discoveries are usually the ones nobody specifically designed the telescope to find. Hubble revealed phenomena scientists never predicted. Webb is already uncovering galaxies and structures challenging old assumptions about the early universe. Roman will almost certainly do the same. Once you begin surveying the sky at this scale, strange patterns become inevitable. Unusual gravitational lenses. Unknown classes of exploding stars. Mysterious transients appearing briefly before vanishing forever. Entire cosmic behaviors nobody noticed before simply because humanity never had enough coverage to detect them. Roman's official mission is to study dark matter and dark energy. Its unofficial mission is to surprise everyone. And maybe the most unsettling part of Roman is not simply its technology, but what that technology does to astronomy itself. For centuries, discoveries often came from staring at one target, one region, or one mystery at a time. Roman belongs to a different era entirely, one where the sky becomes a gigantic live dataset too vast for hidden patterns to remain hidden forever. 2 billion galaxies. 100 million stars. Continuous surveys repeated across time. Once astronomy begins operating at those scales, the universe stops feeling like isolated objects scattered randomly through darkness. Instead, it starts behaving like a measurable system governed by large-scale structures humanity could never fully detect before. Roman will not merely show us more of the cosmos. It may reveal whether the universe has been following deeper statistical patterns all along. And that is why the telescope feels so transformative. Either dark matter's fingerprints appear cleanly across cosmic structure or our current framework begins to break down. Either dark energy behaves consistently over billions of years or physics itself faces a deeper crisis than most people realize. Roman is not simply broadening astronomy. It is pressuring the universe to explain itself with unprecedented clarity. One of the biggest misconceptions is that Roman and Webb are rivals. In reality, they are complementary halves of a much more powerful system. Webb is the close-up specialist capable of extraordinary detail. Roman is the wide-field scout searching enormous regions of the sky for where the real mysteries are hiding. Roman finds strange gravitational lenses, unusual galaxy structures, supernovae, and cosmic anomalies across huge surveys. Then Webb can zoom in with unmatched precision and study those targets in incredible detail. One telescope maps the terrain. The other investigates the secrets buried inside it. Together, they allow astronomy to understand both the forest and the trees simultaneously. So in the end, Roman is not simply another space telescope joining the fleet. It represents a completely different way of observing reality itself. Webb showed humanity what extraordinary individual objects look like. Roman is about to reveal how billions of those objects behave together across space and time. And that shift in scale may ultimately change cosmology more profoundly than almost any observatory before it. Because this telescope was built to confront the invisible universe directly, the dark matter shaping galaxies, the dark energy stretching space apart, and the hidden 95% of existence that has silently controlled cosmic evolution from the beginning. With billions of galaxies, millions of stars, and a survey wide enough to expose patterns no previous telescope could capture, Roman is not just collecting more data. It is forcing the universe to answer questions humanity has been asking for generations. And if those answers turn out stranger than expected, then this mission may not simply change astronomy. It may change our understanding of reality itself.